Well, hello, everyone. Good evening. How are we doing tonight? Project Kitsune, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate that, buddy. That was awful sweet of you. You didn't have to. Oh, chat box is a little off. Let me fix. There we go. Hello, Red. Hello, Frisk. Hello, Kitsune. Hello, Nala. A couple of goobers in here tonight. How are we all tonight? How we doing? You're here for butter, and me too, I guess. Well, let's not give it away to the audience. You and I both know what's coming up this chapter, but the good folks at home might not know what they're in store for. Yep, as I stated before, I just don't think Born of Bread was working out, so I've opted to play some Dark Deity instead. Going to bed? Okie dokie, no problem. Yeah, it's pretty late for where you are, buddy. No problem, Kitsune. I appreciate you stopping in regardless. And a gift sub to Nala the Fox, Kitsu. That's really sweet. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, dude. Well, you get some rest before you spend any more of your money. Okay? We appreciate it, though. Always nice to have more people here at the tavern. A generous benefactor such as yourself is greatly appreciated here at the Golden Grove. You take care now, buddy. But yeah, we are back with Dark Deity. I love this game. I miss playing this game. I've been thinking about this game pretty much since my last stream, so I'm excited to jump back into it, and may the RNG gods bless us. May they bless us with no misses, only hits. Please and thank you. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be back. The neighbors are watching. Oh, welcome in, Draven Sable the Witch. Welcome into the Golden Grove Tavern. Feel free to take a seat. We'll be beginning shortly. But was the voice giving Kinger? I was trying to do Eggman. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be back. Yeah, I didn't get. Alfred tends to get gravelly, like more fluid in his mouth, so I kind of just did it dry, I guess. Okay. What say? Oh, and also I made a. After looking back at the previous stream, I made the conscious decision that I'm just going to keep with this setup with the display capture, because for whatever reason, it just wasn't working out. It wasn't working out initially, and I didn't really like the full screen because the chat box was blocking character portraits. So I feel with this, it's a lot, like, you can get a better sense of what's going on, and you can see all the pretty characters the game has to offer. Woohoo, a tavern, welcome in. Vexing volatility? Feel free to pull up a chair. I do have to turn the music back on. I turned it down a little bit because it was grating. Actually, first and foremost, let's sketch. Yeah, I know. Let me turn the tavern music off and have the game music up. I'm gonna keep it a bit soft. The music is nice, but I don't want it to overshadow anything. Okay. We are back in here. Where are we exactly? Chapter 4. Okay. Yeah, it's coming back to me. Oh, I remember what's in store. I remember what chapter's coming up. Oh, come back here. I love games that when I click off to the side, it just immediately minimizes. We have a couple of supports to go through. Also, you will notice I did switch the summer skins off. I didn't realize that they were equipped initially. So we're going back to just their standard character skins. However, don't fret. I intend for once we have basically all of the characters, I will go back and I'll do a little fashion show of all of their swimwear. I know, I know the summer wear is funny. I agree with you, but I kind of want it to be a bit more. I prefer to play the game a bit more on a serious tone because like we're at war, you know. But I will definitely bring the silliness back once we have everyone. And I feel like through that you can kind of see the characters in their base costumes, and then you get to know them, and then you can kind of build on their personalities. And then after the fact, you can see like what sort of swimwear might coincide with their personality. So trust the process. It's gonna be okay. Alrighty. Um, yeah, with these supports. Oh, I should actually turn on the game audio. That would be important, wouldn't it? With these supports, I'm kind of just clicking through them because to voice act all of these characters is going to take a lot out of me, and they're pretty just nonchalant from what I remember. There are certain characters that have a bit more like interesting like spotlights about them, to which I will probably read those, but characters that don't really pique my interest, I'm kind of just gonna click through and just to get back to the action. If that's all the same to you guys.
Huh?
I could technically just skip them entirely, but
Definitely.
Indeed.
Ugh.
I kind of want to see at least what they might be talking about if it sparks interest. I'll admit it is going to take some getting used to seeing these characters back in civvy clothes, because I think Lincoln was just in a wetsuit and had like a little floaty, but seeing him now in his regular garb is kind of just takes me back. I do like Sia though, because Sia's summer fit had a lot of like leopard print to it, but you can see with her coat that she still has a bit of leopard print to her aesthetic. And I love Bianca. Bianca's just kind of like a shield maiden.
Bummer.
Oh, that was it. Okay, not too bad. I think we're fine. Oh, Bianca, why do you have so much? Why do you have so much foreign tuber? Convoy those. Give Elias one. I'll make sure everyone has at least one food item. Oh, that's a permanent upgrade. We're gonna hold on to that. Got a couple of those. That's good. I do remember we had one casualty last stream with poor little Alden. Unfortunately, he lost one of his fingies, so I think his dex dropped a point. Was it his dexterity? Yeah, increases dodge and accuracy. I feel like he's just gonna get that back pretty easily, so not too worrisome, thankfully. Alright, Frisk, I think you had fallen asleep. So Alden was our first casualty last map, and you know how since there's no permadeath in this game, he lost a finger. Right, you were flying home. That's correct. That's correct. You know that actually would kind of be an interesting challenge for people, like artists that enjoy this game, is keeping track of all of the casualties that you run into throughout the game, and maybe drawing up how the character looks at the end of the campaign. Lucy is watching me? Aw. Hello, Lucy. Hope I can be entertaining enough for the little kitter. Speaking of which, let us press onward. Not a bad spot. After a little remodel, some interior decorating, I can see the charm of this place. Well, no use knocking, I suppose.
Pace yourself.
We should be careful. The first bandit mentioned prisoners. We don't want this to turn into a game of chicken featuring hostages. Speak for yourself. I'm rather fond of chicken. You may have noticed we're short on hostages, Sia. The sooner we ensure their safety, the better. Maybe if we're lucky, they'll help us fight our way to the leader. Right. Traumatized prisoners are going to be in any shape to fight. Doesn't sound even remotely likely. Hey, it happens in all the stories I read. Could happen here.
Together.
Well, let's hope we're in one of those kinds of stories then. Let's do this. Chimkin. Hi, baby. How is your Chimkin, by the way? I know you were prepping a delicious meal. Though this chapter doesn't have a turn limit, you will receive more gold the faster you complete the chapters. Understood? Yeah, this map's a little bit larger. Yeah. So, points of interest, we have... They really overhauled the graphics on this. I'm going to keep saying that, because when I first played this, I probably played this within the first week of the game coming out, and it did not look nearly as polished. Right, so we got some duelists. Everyone's averaging 6 through 8. Boss is 9. That's fine. I'd argue we're around that too. I'll probably get some experience for Alden, just so that he doesn't fall far behind. I'm really meticulous about games like this, like Fire Emblem, where if I have units, I don't try to over level any one particular unit to gain favor. I kind of like to have everyone have a fighting chance in their own way. So we'll see how this goes. I'm usually one for dividing and conquering on this map, but I don't know. We'll see how it plays out first. But our main objective right now is we're gonna have to get in here to rescue these 2 hostages, so let's see what we can do here. Alden, you can still easily double armored units, which is nice. So maybe...
Are you sure?
Can anyone deal chip
on it.
damage? I know Elias has been putting in a lot of work. Yeah, let's have them tag team this bandit. What I also find really impressive about the game is just the amount of sprite work that went into this. It's honestly a marvel, because every single spell has its own unique animation, and also weapons will have their own animations as well. But also, every animation has a critical hit variance, so even for just one character, there could be anywhere between like 4 to at most like 16 animation sprites, which is kind of insane.
This should be fun.
Let's see. Oh, solid 12 damage. Rough up these armored guys.
Awaiting orders.
Lincoln, do you do a lot, or 13? That's pretty good. Big number to go burr. Yeah, I know how you work, Frisk. She's not gonna deal much. What if we were to... Yeah, we can poke him and then set up the kill for Lincoln. I was gonna say, unless Bianca wants to get a crit, but I don't think that would be enough. I'm gonna try this chapter to get Lincoln to level 10. I don't know if it'll be possible,
Rally to me.
but I'm gonna try my absolute best. Okay, and as for these guys, we're just gonna
Hope you don't mind.
get a little extra experience and wait to see how this plays out. Oh, no problem, Bianca. You got this. Good.
Wrong day to play hero.
And a crit. Very nice.
Give them no quarter.
Utterly decimated. Ooh. I was worried about you. You hit pretty hard. level up for Irving, that's good.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Not a bad level. We'll take it. Okay, we can manage these guys. Alden. Can you take out this guy? He is very speedy. If Alden were to hit a 55, that would be pretty amazing, but too much of a gamble for me. He doesn't take any damage off of this. Let's try. Awesome. Thank you, Lincoln. Excellent.
I guess.
You will utterly decimate her, so let us...
Coming in hot!
Nice, Alden. Excellent.
Be careful. I won't lose you.
I've got a lot to learn.
Attaboy. We will
Lead the way.
heal Sia up. I think these guys are pressing
This should be
forward.
fun.
Let's try to dispatch them. We can probably double in. Oh wait, you have a high crit. I didn't even. It is. I don't think in this game. I think in the next game, Alden's voice actor is the same one that does Chilchuck from Delicious in Dungeon.
Together.
But yeah, I will eventually be playing the second game. Because the second game had like a really nice overhaul in terms of gameplay and everything. I will definitely want to check it
I
out.
guess.
Not so much check it out, definitely show it off to you guys.
It's rude to stare.
Nice, see ya. Do I have the second game? Yeah, I got it. I got it the day it released. We'll give this kill to Elias. Thank you, Elias. And let's just bring Bianca up here. Maybe we'll have her shield. Can you? You can hit either of them. I'm gonna put Bianca here just to protect Alden. Perfect. Alright, no one else is pressing forward. The second we go to open the door, that one guy's gonna rush us. So what if we were to... What should we do here? I guess I will just try to storm this one door. And what's really fun that we can do
Thought you'd
is,
never ask.
if we have ranged units, we can try to pick them off from the door one by one. So that is exactly what I'm gonna do.
Awaiting orders.
But with that in mind, I'm probably gonna move
Are you sure?
Alden somewhere over here.
Can do.
How much damage are you dealing, Marin? Not a lot. You are not very accurate, unfortunately. Frisk, thank you for the hydrate. I will definitely take advantage of that. Thank you kindly. And Bianca gets a level.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad. All Bianca. Very nice. Can we heal? Yes, we can. one can get over there. So we're just going to...
I'm on it.
Just gonna have everyone over here and keep it safe. I know it urges you to beat this chapter quickly for the gold payout. I don't think it's too much of a detriment if you take your time though. Like, I'm not trying to take like 20 turns just to finish this, but I definitely don't want to speed through it either.
I'll take point.
Yep, we'll finish this guy off. Very nice. I know I did mine quickly. Everyone has their own strategy. I know you just like to see big number on screen and act on it, Frisk. Okay, hopefully we can do him in... Not quite. Elias? Oh, Elias can't reach. Now let us
You dropped something.
disarm him. Oh, I probably should have had Elias chain. That's fine though.
Fine by me.
Very defensive level up for Sia. What is your... You have chain as well, same as Elias. I feel like we're gonna need a healer soon. Oh, I forgot, I didn't even put enemy range on. That might be helpful. Just in case. An 8% critical, really? You're showing your hand early, RNGesus, and it is not in my favor. The second an enemy busts out a 1% crit is the day that I just keel over from and throw my hands up in the air like, okay, you got me. Funny prank. I think more. This one's more accurate. So we'll just do that.
How can I help?
And how do we fare here? Not good at all. Marin, sweetie, I want you to be good. I don't remember you being that good, truthfully. Okay, these are all physical attackers. So Garrick will do what Garrick does best and soften them up for someone else to deal with. Like Alden.
Little warning next time?
Well done, well done.
Together.
How about... Yes. Another level for Irving.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
2 HP? Good. Good, I will take it. Great success. Okay, I don't know if I want to open that door quite yet. Or... I could open the door. They're not coming down here anytime soon. I could open the door now and just... You know what? A little crazy, a little stupid, but
Waiting orders.
I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna block with these two. I think they're tanky enough to take it. The only range attack is from that bandit,
I guess.
but it should be fine, I hope. I'm gonna run you over here, and hopefully Bianca can handle things on her own on the left. They have a high crit chance, but they are dealing absolutely no damage. That is fine by me. Oofy. You can't touch her. She got them happy feet. You can't touch her. Okay. "21 damage just outright is kind of insane.
Awaiting orders.
We will need to heal.
Nice to see you on your feet.
At your disposal.
Yeah, Elias is a good move to have here. Aw. Elias, I was just praising you and you missed an 81? Come on,
I'll
buddy.
take point.
Alright, Irving, show him how it's done.
You handled that well.
You are the Lord character. Hopefully you can flourish.
Coming in hot.
Speaking of flourishing, all in with another crit. Job well done, lad. We could probably... But then that leaves her open to 2 attacks at the very least. He'll deal 10 damage. I figure you're going to deal a bit of damage too, so...
Lead the way.
We are not going to risk that. Princeps, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Also, just a quick, fair correction. I know some people...
Wrong day to play hero.
Nice crit, Bianca. I know some people are still in the habit of calling me Mista. I'm trying to brand myself as Cyril, so just for future reference, no harm, no foul, just letting you know. But I appreciate you coming in nonetheless. Hope your evening's going well. We're just in our first chapter.
Test your resolve.
Crit City, I love it. I love to see it. We're just in our first chapter of the session in Dark Deity. Alright, good. I was worried about the archer, but that's not too bad. Good dodge. Terrible. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, buddy. I'm doing alright. Can't really complain. There's plenty to complain about, but who will listen, and it won't get solved, you know? So I kind of just keep it to myself and work through the madness one day at a time. Trudge through the sludge, as it were. Who's running low? Marin's a bit low in level, but I don't think she can do much here. She could get a kill. Someone could set her up for a kill. Like our boy Elias, maybe. Unless he gets crit happy. No. There is hope yet.
Lead the way.
Yeah, there we go. Here you go, Marin. A fresh offering for the bonk hammer.
My hard work is paying off.
Alright. Very nice, Marin. Keep getting levels like that, and I will not put you down. Lincoln will have you heal.
I'm glad you're okay.
Then probably your next turn will have you free the hostage. Let's head back over this way. And handle this guy. Why the huh? Did I say something silly? What is the huh in reference to, might I ask? Give Lincoln a heal. The put you down.
At your disposal.
Caught me off guard. I I have a weird habit of not remembering what I say after it leaves my mouth. What put you down? Oh, like putting the enemy down? It's just like a term or phrase like to put them down as in like just defeat them. I've heard it once before. Anyway, let us rescue our first captive. It's about time somebody came by to let me out. A cage is no place for a Valmiran. And with that, we have gained Sloane, our new character. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Yeah, putting a character down is just in reference to like dispatching them. Right, so Sloane, we have another mage to the party. Her unique skill is Sweet Talker. 15% hit chance when in melee range. Not the best for someone so squishy. In more ways than one, if you ask, if you get what I'm coming from. Anyway, so yeah, Sloane deals more damage the closer she is to the enemy. So usually with mages, you want to stay at least 2 squares away, but they can attack from 1 square away. But mages are not really known for their high defense. Alden also only has 3 defense. So unless you can build her in a way where she can be defensive, I know there are defensive mage classes, but I really don't I don't utilize her too much. I'm typically using Alden as my main mage throughout the game.
I won't let you fall.
Let us press onward, though. We are going to get that other captive freed. And Bianca is just spearing this poor ranger, making a pincushion out of him.
Thought you'd never ask. Chop chop.
I'll just do haste to give him some extra experience and a level up.
Proudly meeting expectations.
That could have been better, Garrick. Speaking of defensive, you're usually the defensive
Hope you don't mind.
ranger. Another level for Irving.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Nice. Anytime you get strength, defense, or speed, I feel like it's a good level up. Anything else,
Let's do it.
unless the character specializes in one stat, I consider it a good level up. I am impressed that hit me. I did not see that you were a ranged unit. That almost cost Bianca her life.
Total downer.
Magic? You don't even use magic. We are definitely gonna need one of our healers over there to assist.
In position.
Does that put you in range? It does not, so this will be safe. Alternatively, I could have her eat something to heal, but I really want to give my healers all the experience that I can,
This should be fun.
if at all possible.
Chop chop.
What'll it be?
God, I love haste. Also, for when we
do
get
it.
more characters with the haste ability, haste tends to stack. So it normally provides an
Oh,
additional
alright.
movement space for a character. If you have multiple characters with the haste ability and you have them all use haste on one character, they can move upwards to like 10 full spaces of movement, which is absolutely insane. Oh yeah, Lincoln, we're definitely getting you to level 10. We're definitely gonna get you there, buddy.
Thought you'd never ask.
Let's haste Alden.
Chop chop.
Maybe Alden can go toe-to-toe with those wizards up there. Or Arcanists, my apologies. Yeah, now that I think about it, are you a promoted class? I think Arcanists are a promotion of the Mage. No, they absolutely are. Why are promoted classes so early on? Those shouldn't exist. Extra Hydrate, thank you, Red, appreciate it. I think my mic caught that. I'll be honest too, after the first Hydrate, I was just holding my water bottle in my hand. I'm just like, any minute now, someone's gonna tell me to take care of myself. any second now, someone will redeem from his self-care.
Are you sure?
Let's see. 16 damage. Oh, and if he crits, he dies. And a stretch. Bones, buddy. Thank you. What would I do without you, chat? Gotta limber up. Oh, I have an idea brewing in my noggin. I have an idea brewing. Let us make sure we're actually not in range. Let us try this. I know what I'm going to do next turn. And I'm actually going to, for extra insurance, I'm going to get Sloan over here. Anyone hurting? Yeah.
Nice to see you on your feet.
Get Lincoln the extra experience.
Let's do it. Let's do
We'll
it.
also get Alden some extra experience through phasing. Enough for a level up.
I've got a lot to learn.
We will take it. Alright, so here is my plan. Dudes and dudettes. Alright, that's 18 damage. God, and he's dealing 18 damage too. Are you fully healed? You're not. Okay, well, we're just going to ensure that a crit wouldn't kill you.
This should be fun.
Yeah, if he crit right now, I would have been royally pissed. Okay. We've done this, so now we
Hope you don't mind.
push him out of the way.
Let's do it.
Alden can run up. And he can get a kill. Nice. Didn't even have to open the door. And just to be on the safe side, still not in range there, so that's good. Just be on the safe side. We're gonna heal Alden. We are going to phase Irving away from there, because I remember one thing about Irving. Irving does not do well against magic.
What'll it be?
But one good thing about this, at least from memory, most Fire Emblem games, if your Lord character dies, the entire map is a loss. But I think if memory serves, that's not the case in this game. Like, if Irving were to die, you can still continue the map. So that's one less loss condition, which is nice. Heal.
Fresh as a daisy.
Alright, so next heal, Lincoln will reach level 10. And then the real fun can begin.
Are you sure?
Good work, Alden. You're almost caught up. Well, you're practically caught up with everyone. That's good. We have a mage here. Let's open the door. No one has any movement skills. Yeah, no one would reach there. That's fine. We will rescue the last captive on our next turn. For now, we will press forward. Anyone need healing? Yep.
When you're ready, follow me.
Perfect. Okay, let's see how Sloan holds up against a fellow mage. Actually pretty good. Not bad at all.
All yours.
How we do against... It's 19 damage at most, but if you're right up on them, you deal... I feel like that didn't change. Oh god, she straight up kills the knight. You know
All
what?
yours.
I can work with that. I can work with you just outright deleting someone. We'll take it. All right, let's
Thought you'd
let's
never
rescue
ask.
this other hostage. My hero! Butter hates it in here. All right, sorry. Butter's my ferret. Thanks for rescuing me. This is Sophia. We will be using Sophia. Sophia is a really good archer unit. Yes, and this is the fan favorite, Butter, her ferret, which actually plays into her unique skill, Ferret's Fury. Butter has a 20% chance to attack, adding 20% to damage. So I think it's 20% of Sophia's strength is added. I know you couldn't care less about Sophia. I know it's all about the ferret for you.
My turn.
Alright, let's see. Oh, and she can get a kill from the get-go. It is really nice, and it happens more often than you'd think. It also works with her critical hit chance as well, so if she crits and also gets Ferret's Fury on top of that, it's just a ludicrous amount of damage. Okay,
Are you
let
sure?
us... I can't quite kill him, but I would like a level for Alden, so... if I can make that happen.
Together.
12. I think Elias. Nope. 18. That's 18's pretty good. We'll take that.
Let's do it.
Then this should. It's kind of inaccurate. Oh, this will be fine. Beam attack.
I could do that. I've got a lot to learn.
Thank you for the blood orange. And now, with that, Lincoln has reached level 10. So with that, he is able to promote. So promotion works accordingly. You go from your base class to your tier 1 class, and then at level 30 you can become a tier 3 class. But what's interesting is you're not locked into the tree in a sense. So it's like Priest wouldn't go directly down to this line. You could branch out to any one of the other 4 classes. So it's a matter of seeing how their aptitudes rank, if their damage type or if their armor class changes, and then most importantly, well, we also have range and movement, but what I would say most importantly for min-maxing things are the new skills that are required. So, if we wanted Lincoln to become an Inquisitor, for instance, he would get Inquisition, power increased by 40% of enemy's magic stat, and then Righteous Cause. Healing increases accuracy by 25% for 1 turn, which is pretty nice if you think about it. We also have Guardian, so that would make him a mounted unit, so his movement would increase. Guardian comes with Resonance, healing power plus 25%, heals spread over 3 turns. Haunts, yeah. Healing power up by 25%, healing spreads over 3 turns. So that... I can see some situations this working well. Like, let's say you have someone that's like soaking up a lot of the damage, he'll just have passive healing for 3 turns, and then last to fall. Defense is increased by percentage of missing health, which can also be pretty good if we have not super defensive types. Okay. Then we have Priest, which would make him more magically inclined. That comes with Righteous Horizon, plus 1 healing range. Very nice. And then Light's River. Dodge increased by 15% of power. That wouldn't be bad by any means, because he is strong. So his strength stat might play into that. And then we have Acolyte. I definitely don't see Lincoln becoming something of an Acolyte, plus his aptitudes go down for the most part, except for speed and luck, but there's a character much later on that is super fitting of this class. But for now, we can still look at it. this comes with consumption, which is healed for 20% of damage done, so they have a bit of a lifesteal effect with their attack, and Unholy Furor. Healing increases the crit of your next attack by 6%, stacking up to 4 times. You heard me, 4 times. So potentially plus 24% chance to crit. Very powerful. However, this class is certainly reserved for someone later, so I'm not even considering Acolyte at this point. I'm usually one to make him an Inquisitor. Guardian could also work for him. Defense is increased by missing health. He's already pretty defensive though, so I wouldn't rely on that. Yeah, definitely for him it would be Guardian or Inquisitor. I'm kind of leaning towards Inquisitor though. Yeah. Because I think Vindication works for like a later class because magic increased by his strength. He's not attacking with magic though per se, but I think later down the line it'll be beneficial. So for now, I think we're gonna go with Inquisitor for Lincoln. And what's nice about so we got a whole new sprite and his stats are already increased. What's nice about promoting mid-map though is you're granted an extra turn of movement and you are fully healed if you took any sort of amount of damage. So sometimes it can be beneficial if you just are in the midst of battle and you get your promotion bonus. You could literally be at death's door and then upon promotion you are just back at full strength. Certainly a viable strategy. I have to double check. What is the objective of this map? Defeat boss. Okay. Skyrim level up. Yeah, exactly. That's interesting. I'm probably gonna have to keep that in mind because I kind of want what's over here, and I don't want to kill the boss. I can definitely do that though. I can probably just bait him with with like Garrick or Sophia, so he'll just beat up on them. I can slip past and get this chest and kill these enemies. Alright, with that out of the way, let's press onward. Now that we have all of the captives freed, we can continue on our merry way. They have magic.
Awaiting orders.
So I'm gonna wait an extra turn. I know I said I didn't want to have this take 20 turns, but I'm already at turn 15, so... Oh well!
Let's do it.
Alden, you'll go up there. Sloane, you will accompany him.
Chop chop!
Choppity chop.
My turn.
Move Sophia up here to get her some levels.
Lead the way.
Anyone hurt at all? Even a little bit? Doesn't appear to be. That's all well and good.
Right away.
Yeah, Lincoln, you're really overpowered right now, so I probably won't be using you
In position.
unless it's absolutely dire.
I'll take point.
In position.
This should be fine. And we'll be working on Bianca next, because she's getting pretty close to her promotion as well. Beam fight! Okay. Let's see about... Oh, only 1 damage? Yeah, let's see if... Ferret's Fury did not proc. Oh well. Perhaps we can bonk.
How can I help?
Yes, a swift thrashing. Yee.
How did you do that? I think I can be proud
Oh
of this.
my goodness, Marin. That was a good level up. Genuinely. Oh, okay. Bianca, you're insane.
One more for the good guys.
The fact that she can just one round off rip is kind of crazy.
Chop chop.
Let's get Elias up there, see what he can do. Actually. Okay, that's actually kind of dicey. Unless I can do this. That's a lot of damage. Oh wait, no. What I can do though. Yes. This'll work. So I don't want Elias in range of all of those mages on the other side of the wall. Granted, only one can hit him, but I don't want him taking a hit, so we will... No, because this is opposite tile. That's going to be above her, so we don't want to do that. We'll
Let's do
just
it.
drag him back.
Have fun.
And then we'll put Sloane in range.
I'm glad you're okay.
A little heal from Lincoln. And we're looking good. Playing a bit slow and steady, but nothing wrong with that. I think this helps to avoid any careless mistakes we might incur.
Huh? Run like the wind.
We don't double, but we could...
I'll take point.
We could show him up. 15. No, thank you.
Oh, all right.
Sloane, would you do the honors? Thank you, Sloane. And then Elias can run up here. Secure this kill.
One step at a time.
Pretty good, pretty good. And then we'll phase him behind us. We'll still probably try to attack him, but no real harm nor foul here. Let's see if we can't get Garrick up here.
Chop chop.
Garrick.
Awaiting orders.
You play enough Fire Emblem games and you see all the silly names that they have in those games, and you're bound to just try to decide the best name for each character. Okay. Random crit. Random crit strikes again? Scaring me, game.
Stay with me.
Sloane or Alden could probably take care of the armored. 13 times 2. What you dealing, Sloaney? 15. Yeah, Sloane just obliterates armored units. Nicely done. Who's fallen behind? Sia. Yeah, Sia has not seen a lot of combat. Nor Sophia. Let's try to give them a little love. Ferret's Fury, please? Come on. I know it's a 20% chance, but geez. Help me out here.
What'll it be?
How much damage are you dealing to a full health? Not that much.
I
That's
guess.
fine. We'll have you pick this guy off. We will take it. Also, another thing to note, this game takes scaling in levels into account. So for instance, if my level 6 Sia is engaging with like a level 9 or 10 enemy, she's bound to gain more experience through combat. Whereas if a level 10 Lincoln takes on a level 2 enemy and defeats them, he's only going to get 1 to 2 experience points. So sometimes it's good for you. It's very high risk, high reward if you send in a weaker unit to fight a stronger enemy, But if you emerge on top, you typically are getting a full level out of it, so just something to keep in mind. Lincoln, how do you... God, are you slower or something? I don't know if I decreased your speed or not, or if this guy's just a speedy lad.
Wrong day to play hero.
Okay, Bianca, I was gonna feed that to someone, but clearly you wanted it more.
One more for the good guys.
I could probably have her promoted either at the end of this chapter or the start of the next one. We shall see.
Chop chop!
Right, Garrick.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Not bad. Alden will have you face Sloan for the extra experience.
Right away.
Good, good. Yeah, Lincoln's only getting
Together.
1 experience point per heal
Hope you
now.
don't mind.
Okay, we're gonna put someone down to kite this barbarian into attacking.
Oh, all right.
Sloan phase Alden to get a level up.
It's all falling into place.
You are a literal glass cannon, my dear. Open this. Another tier 1 token. Very good. Marin, you
When
can
you're ready,
heal.
follow me. Chop chop!
Cast haste.
My turn.
Let's just move everyone in. No sense casting haste on anyone else. Good work, Elias. Perfect, Sophia. Nice. Oh, and a level up.
Couldn't have done it without you, Butter.
No strength, but otherwise pretty solid. I will take it. Okay.
Chop chop!
Haste.
Lead the way.
Right. Does the
Awaiting orders.
boss move? If he does, we're going to need to
Awaiting orders.
kite him into a corner. And if we do that, I can put both of my archers around him and then my healers next to him. So then we can start a bit of a EXP grind, but also deal with these guys on this side.
All yours.
Alright, let's get a
I'd
little
like you better over there.
extra
Let's do
EXP
it.
while we can.
Have fun. Can do.
At your disposal.
Okay, so here's the plan. Yeah, I think we can do this. I'm going to put at least one of my archers next to Irving.
Have fun.
Do this for extra experience.
I've got a lot to learn.
Good work, Alden.
I'd like you better over there.
Do the same
Thought
for
you'd never ask.
Sloan.
Chop chop!
Anyone hurting?
Lead the
Alden
way.
is.
We've got you.
Alright, my hope is the boss will move on Lincoln. Which he did. Good thwack. Nice solid thwack. Okay. And here we go. Actually,
Chop chop!
we'll
At
do
your
it like this.
disposal.
Oh, I can't chain you? Ooh,
Together.
okay. Can I push you? I can't do anything against the boss. Okay, we're just going to have to corner him. Ooh.
I'm on it.
This has thrown a bit of a wrench into things, because how much do you deal? We'll have it so you only deal 9 damage. Yeah, so with that equipped, you'll only deal 9, so that's fine. I don't know how I feel about Sophia taking a hit from the bandit. Because what are your stats? Strength of 9, defense of 7, speed of 9, speed of 9. Well, his speed tie, so he'll only hit her once. Okay, I think I can manage that. I didn't take into account what you might do, though. I'm sure it's fine.
All yours. I like you better over there. Have fun! What'll it be?
This is good, actually. I'll just block her so she'll only potentially take damage from him.
In position.
Okay. Yeah, I like this a lot more. Okay, let's weigh it out and see where this takes us. You're attacking Lincoln for some reason. Alright, you have your preference on targets, that's fine. Perfect. That went off without a hitch. Alright, Sophia. Still no showing of butter. That is fine, though. Oh, you are mages. I will have my mage unit handle you. I'm probably gonna swap... I'm gonna swap Lincoln with Elias, and then we're going to put, I think, Marin here. Yeah, we'll put Marin there.
I guess.
Okay. Yep, just keep doing what you're doing, sir. It seems to be working out well
At
for
your
you.
disposal.
Now we're gonna put. So now he can only attack one of 2 archers, which will not retaliate, or one of the healers. I feel like I've put Bianca in the way she's just gonna kill him. I'll try to see if Bianca can secure the kill on the boss, so she'll get to level 10. That would be nice. Alden.
Are you sure?
We'll put you right here. And we will put Sloane right here. That'll do. And then just in case anyone needs to be healed, like Elias
Nice
for
to
right
see
now.
you on your feet. Can do.
I'll take point.
This should do nicely. I'm also realizing I still need to be giving Sia some levels. Maybe in the next chapter we'll do that.
My hard work is paying off.
Nice work, Marin. Very good work, Alden. That's my boy. it's basically rock, paper, scissors, but with different units and different classes. It's heavily inspired by Fire Emblem, so there are a lot of things that are unique to this game that isn't directly Fire Emblem inspired, like certain, like for instance in Fire Emblem, it goes on the weapon triangle, which is axes beat lances, lances beat swords, and swords beat axes. But with this game, it's more so stemming from what damage your character deals and what armor they have. So certain damage types are more effective against armor types, and every character has their own unique stat line, which plays into how much damage they deal, how much they resist, and yada yada yada. It's definitely a lot to take in if you're just watching it and not really understanding like how each character works, but it's still pretty fun. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Hey John, welcome in. You're just at the tail end of this map. What are they doing? Yes, we need to dispatch these mages real quick. Sia, you can do just that. I hope game night went well.
Fine by me.
Ooh, Sia. I forgot the most important thing. What? Is it butter? Did I forget butter? Or is it or big number go burr? Oh good. That's good to hear. Always good to see a game have a lot of content in it. Actually, I might just send Bianca here to take care of these guys.
Have fun.
Yeah, Bianca's like a one-man army at this point. Yeah, she will definitely get her level 10. We'll have Bianca and Sia. Sandoban, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? Hope the evening is treating you well. We are doing fine here. I think I'm just gonna... Actually,
Awaiting orders.
no, you're gonna heal her. And then we're gonna end our turn. You are still choosing to attack the... I wonder if like the AI is just bugged in a sense where they are not going to attack someone who can't counterattack. Which is odd to say the least, but I'll take it. Playing Elden Ring? Ooh, nice. Elden Ring is a game that I meant to get into, but like... games like that kind of intimidate me, like Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Dark Souls. It seems like a lot, so I tend not to think about it, and then just thinking about it kind of overwhelms me, because I'm like, oh, sure sounds like a lot of content involved in it. Like, I don't know where to begin, so...
It's rude to stare.
Also Sekiro. Sekiro interested me when I first saw the trailer for it, but like, again, it fell into the same category in my brain, like, ooh, this is gonna be too much of a learning curve for me. But who knows, maybe one day I'll try it out.
All yours. I like you better over there.
Love them, but they're so hard. Yeah, that's what I get.
Fun.
I lied. I did play Bloodborne very briefly, but I don't think I got past the first area. I don't even think I fought a major boss because like the controls just were kind of clunky to me, and I didn't know how to go about like fighting things because I was still like so new to everything.
Bottoms up.
There's Sia, my little crit dodge tank.
It's rude to
Double
stare.
crit! Double crit, my lady! That's what I hear too, is that Elden Ring is the most approachable, which honestly makes me feel good that that is the case.
Right away.
Because if ever I wanted to pick something up, I would probably take Elden Ring.
In position.
Let's open this. Baked. We got some baked beans!
guess.
Sia, you'll probably take out both of them. If not,
I guess.
Sloan or...
I'm on it.
Actually, I'll move Elias down here. Do I want to give... I might give the kill to Sophia. So I got the chest to clear out these guys. I'll just keep Sloan and Alden on standby. Beans, what the fuck? Here's Beans! Get him! Alright, provided Marin does not crit next turn, we'll have 2 extra turns.
Oh well.
Oh, Marin, you had such good level ups this chapter, and then you graced me with that? Ew. Boo, I say. Alright, well, we have another promotion for Bianca. Alright, so because Bianca is an adept, she actually has a more diverse choice as far as classing her. So Battle Maiden, allies within 2 tiles. Alright, so she's buffing allies from the get-go. So her first option is Gale, which I'm probably gonna make her, honestly, because it's very fitting for her character, but I'll just go down the line here. Storm Strike. 50% chance to deal 1.3 damage. Already pretty good. And then Swift Wind. 10% chance to hit again. So I'm here to tell you that this class is very overpowered. Blaze. So Blaze gets Heat Flash. 33% chance to deal 1.6 damage. So it's a lesser chance than Gale, but a chance to deal more damage. And then Bonfire. Kills grant plus 4% power. So if she's getting a lot of kills, she'll just keep buffing herself. Surge is Eye of the Storm. 35% chance to guarantee a hit and increase crit by 25%. So more accuracy and also a chance for critical hits, which is nice. And then Fettering Winds, chain range plus 2. So she can now chain people from up to 3 tiles away instead of having to be 1 space in front of them. And then we have Reverie. Reverie comes with Dream Eater, healed for 20% of damage done, so similar to the Cleric's Acolyte skill, and then Dreamwalker. Attacks ignore 20% of enemy fortitude or defense. So fortitude is magic resistance and defense is physical resistance. So this from the get-go is just flat out. There's no percentage chance that you like break through the defense. You just have a 20% increased damage on the foe. So I typically, because there are characters later down the line that are more fitting for the Blaze and the Surge class, so I don't make them. I usually only consider at the start Gale or Reverie for either Bianca or Elias, and I feel like Gale is more fitting for Bianca, whereas Reverie is more fitting for Elias. But at the same time, I could very well just make both of them Gales, because Gale's abilities on their own are ridiculous. So I'm going with Gale, if that wasn't abundantly clear from when I was like, this class is broken. I'm going to pick this class.
It's rude to stare.
Another double crit, Sia, my beloved. You might replay Dark Deity? Well, you gotta finish Dark Deity 2 first, Frisk.
This one's on the house.
I mean, you can do either or. Who am I gonna tell? But that's your call. Okay, Sia. You'll give this kill to Sia. Need to restart that. Yeah, you've been needed to restart Dark Deity too.
Fine by me.
Ooh! Very nice, Sia. Okay, yeah, Marin leveled up quite a bit just from, like, hitting this guy a lot. Level 8, Bianca's 10, 8. I think you are our lowest level now. Yeah. Alright, Sophia. You have the distinct honor of finishing this guy off. Butter has yet to make an appearance in your attacks, but it's fine. You're still going strong. That's a full level up right there.
Couldn't have done it without
Oh my
you, Butter.
god, that was almost a full level up.
What do you know? I gave it to them straight.
Nice work, Bianca. Fantastic job. Yeah, you were behind, a little bit behind Alden in terms of damage. Very nice. And no casualties. I call that a successful run. Yeah, Frisk, as soon as you want to play more Dark Deity 2, you let me know. I will be your tactician elf. I will help you to the best of my ability. Prisoners, are you alright? I just spent 2 weeks in a disgusting bandit cage. What do you think? I'm better now that you saved us. 2 weeks? Yes, 2 weeks. Eating nothing but thick porridge with no one but scruffy bandits for company. Well, it's over now. I kinda like the porridge. If you don't mind my asking, how were you captured? It's a pretty funny story, actually. Funny? You walked us straight into them! Okay, that may be true, but it was still funny the way it happened. They got you along the road?
Well,
We were taking a shortcut through the forest, maybe a half a league east, and ran straight into them. Didn't stand a chance to get away. If we'd just taken the road like I suggested, we would have been fine. I don't know if it helps to mention, but they cover that section of the road too, so you'd likely still wind up in the same spot. You couldn't possibly say that with any degree of certainty.
Greetings.
Hello, sir. May I just say, your aura is very threatening. Good afternoon, young gentlemen, ladies. I was glad to hear the ruckus along the road. As it happens, these bandits stole a rather precious heirloom from my family. And what might this heirloom look like? An amethyst, quite a large one, translucent but poorly cut. Have you seen anything of the kind? If I could but retrieve it, I'd be well on my way. It has been with us for an uncountable generations. And my father has gone mad with grief from its loss. I fear he may soon pass from this world, and would love to look upon it one last time. I don't know that we've come across anything of the sort, but you're welcome to take a look around. I thank you, regardless, as I'm sure my father would if he were given the opportunity. Hale, you don't look much like bandits. What gave us away? The dead bandits? I like this one. The only good bandit is a dead bandit. We came to do the job it appears you did for us. How serendipitous that the bandits go unopposed for weeks, but we both arrive on the same day. Yes, I can see how this might look. My name is Sarah. My sister Samara and I have been traveling far from home when this very group assaulted our parents and stole a valuable heirloom. It's been with our family for decades. It was really the only reason we came. Do you think we could take a look for it? It looks something like a large amethyst. Translucent but poorly cut. Ah, so you found it? Can't say we have. Lucky guess.
Troubling.
It is clear that one of you, if not both, is lying. No one so much as touches this gem until we can sort what's going on. Lying? I have been nothing but endlessly polite to you. I used the proper greetings and asked your permission to take what is mine by right. You would deprive my dying father of his last wish. Calm down. If it really is yours, we'll figure it out. I think not. If I return without the stone, my father will have my head. Enough. Step aside, or you will leave me no alternative but to destroy you.
Disgraceful.
I'm not sure that was the wisest threat when you're outnumbered 10 to 1. Outnumbered? Me? I'll show you outnumbered. You warped the entire estate, sir. Bring me the aspect, and I shall see fit that your soul is given rest. If I lock eyes with this filth any longer, I'll be sick. Well... Hey, you three. If you feel so confident about handling yourselves, Maybe you want to lend a hand here? Gladly. As I said before, the only good bandit is a dead one. Let's make sure these ones stay that way. I suppose that means I'm in too. Chapter 5. Depending on how long this one runs for, this will probably be the last chapter of the evening. Also, yeah, no rest for the wicked. We are thrown directly into the next chapter. But lucky for us, these 3 characters are already at level 10 and we can instantly promote them. So first and foremost, Brooke, our rogue. So she comes starting with Killer Instinct. Crit modifier increased against full health enemies. So full health enemies, she has a higher chance to crit against them, which is nice. If she were to become a Stalker, she would gain Cruel Efficiency, guaranteed to hit enemies below 40% health, and Fatal, 5% chance to insta-kill. So this is basically an Assassin's class. Did I turn on... You probably did, Frisk. I know, basically when I gave you advice on what would be best for each character, I went off of my own personal experience. Yeah, I think it's either Duelist or Stalker. Thieves naturally have very high evasion, so they're not going to get hit very often, and if they do, it's because the enemy just severely outclasses them. Thief, we would get Measured Strikes. Speed increases armor penetration, so if she's a high speed character, she has 13 speeds, that's pretty good. Or Nimble Fingers, disarm range +2, so she has increased disarm range, nice. Duelist gets the Thrill. Power, dodge, crit, and accuracy plus 15% when no adjacent player units. So literally, if she's just off fighting like a lone wolf, she gets boosts to her stats. And Dexterous Style. Defense plus 20% of dexterity. That wouldn't be bad. Your dex is pretty high. Could be good for her. And then we have Raider. This one gets a Haunts. Less talking, more raiding. Raider comes with Ambush, plus 35% power against enemies with full health. Ooh, and Crit modifier increases against full health enemies. That would actually play pretty well into it. And then Pillage. 3% chance to gain a stat up item after a kill. Huh. That's actually not terrible for her. Alright, the stats do change a bit more drastically here than they did with Lincoln, so... Defense... Duels is a higher defensive stat. Not quite as speedy. Her strength is really high, though. She would get increased crit, as well as increased power. You know what? I never thought to put her down this path, but I might consider making her a Raider just because Ambush and Killer Instinct combo well with each other. I think I might try it. Yeah, let's try something new, I say. Alright, and next we have our first mage promotion. Here we have Sarah. Her current skill is Royal Decree. Attacking leaves a mark on enemies, increasing damage taken by percent. I don't know exactly what percent value, but... So basically, she will mark an enemy, so once she hits them, she can deal increased damage to them. Or anyone for that matter. Arcanist, you get Focused, which is power plus 25 if the unit doesn't move. So if you choose to just take a turn where you just wait and don't do anything, you get increased power for your next turn. So it's kind of like charging. Sharpened Will, Mastery increases accuracy. So if she has high Mastery, then that's going to be pretty useful. I usually have this class reserved for someone in the future, though, but that's not bad if we wanted to just set her down this path. Next comes Battle Mage or Buff Mage. You'll be kidnapping me tomorrow? Okay, understood. Just make sure you send the proper letter attached to my door, whether it be scrawled in blood or magazine clippings. The kidnapping has to be realistic, just so you know. Anyway, so Battle Mage, Buff Mage. They get Strength of Storms. Defense increased by 10% of Magic. Magic is 14. Defense is already 16, so that's a very beefy mage. I suppose that also works. And then Superconductor. Attacking grants adjacent allies 15% power for 1 turn. So if she attacks people around, she'll buff them, which is nice. Attacking leaves a mark on enemies, increasing damage taken. That could work well, potentially. We have Conjurer. Conjurer gets Sorcerer's Siphon, healed for 20% of damage done. Again, similar to Acolyte, and then one of the classes that the Adepts could have been. So this is Health. And then Sorcerer's Sting, 35% chance to add 15% of current HP to damage. So with a high HP stat, that would be well. And finally, we have Magician. Beam Me Up, phase range +1. That could be pretty beneficial. And then Maestro. Allies within 2 tiles have increased accuracy. That's also pretty good. I don't really know. I don't think any of these really benefit her starting skill. Her starting skill could work well with anyone, really. So I think I'm kind of just looking for what would be the best. Probably stat-wise, then. That's gearing towards magic. This is more of a defensive build. This one's pretty mixed. This one is a high dex and speed. Power if they don't move. Mastery increases accuracy. 14 mastery. Conjurer also has that. Healed for damage. I'm kind of split between Arcanist or Magician for her. Phasing allies have increased accuracy. The accuracy is nice. This is the lowest magic stat, however. Arcanist has 19 magic. I think we'll go with Arcanist for her. Mastery. Yeah, her mastery's pretty... That's the highest her mastery's going to be, is at 14, and then power if they don't move. So I could just kind of stick her somewhere, and then she'll just become more powerful. Okay, and Samara. Right, you get Royal Grace, so you just have movement +1 from the start, which is pretty nice. We've seen these classes already. I remember you being more of a... Yeah, I'm not making you an Acolyte. I remember you being more of a magically inclined class than a strength one, so I'm probably just going to throw you into the priest line. And with increased movement and increased healing range, I think that's a good fit. Okay, after much deliberation, we're on to the next chapter. Map prep, no need for that. Inventory, I know we picked up... God, you have so much food. Oh, I can't properly equip the ladies because they're not technically part of our army yet, but... Oh, really? Everyone is level 8 except for Marin, who's 9. Wow, I did pretty good in terms of leveling everyone out. Yeah, Bianca, you're gonna trade with... Sloan, because Sloan has nothing. HP, give you oysters and a blood orange just to be safe. Right, Sophia also had nothing. Alden's got quite a few things. So does Garrick. Just in case, we'll give you a Warden Tuber. And that should be fine, I think. Yeah, there is food. I didn't use any food in the last fight, but I think I managed pretty well. I don't think we got any permanent stat boost items from that. Even if we did, I'd probably be throwing them in the convoy. You never used food? Food is like a life or death saving item. Like sometimes when you have no healer within range and you happen to have food on you, it can be very helpful. Dang, you're crazy. I feel like you're setting like difficulty parameters on yourself, Frisk. You're crazy. But hey, if it works, it works. Alright, map prep. Right, we can switch everyone around here. Alright, so we cannot move... Oh my... Wait, whoa. Sarah and Samara are 15. They're not 10? Oh my god. That's, like, absurdly overpowered. The boss is level 9! I'm not... You guys are just gonna soak up EXP. I'm not using you this map. Yeah, I don't remember it taking me long to finish the game either, especially with certain maps, like, you just have really easy workarounds, unfortunately. What are we gonna do here? We have undead priests and an acolyte. Fortitude, resistance to magical attacks. Who has a high fortitude? We'll probably have to send them over there. 9. Elias, Sloan. Oh, Sophia, you have a high one. Elias, Sloan, and Sophia. Solve that pretty easy. Yeah, we'll put Elias over here. Sloan will go here, and Sophia will go back here. Samara is a healer, so we at least have one healer over there. We'll have 2 over here. I feel like that's fine. I feel like we need more healers over here. Bianca, you'll hang back. We'll push forward with you guys. Lincoln can be on the back. Okay. I'm fairly confident in that. Let's start. Roasting defeated bandits have been resurrected. Defeat their leader. Sarah, Samara, and Brooke are equipped with Eternal Aspects, powerful gemstones. Aspects give their wielders powerful combat bonuses, but must be equipped in the first slot. They have a wide variety of effects and may be traded in freely. Right, I forgot they come with those. Okay. This was 100! 40 and 100%. My goodness, these guys are just all the good items. Right, so Brooke has Orion's Pursuit. Hit chance increased by 15%. That's pretty good. Sarah has Kasara's Blaze. 10% chance to deal 1.5 damage. That's crazy. And then Samara has Ellis's Light. Healing power increased by 50%. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. Okay. So this map is very kooky in terms of how it's set up. So there's all these different sigils on the floor, and at the end of every turn, the sigils will flicker, and the corresponding symbol will transport that character to it. So this is probably going to take a while just in terms of getting characters around the map. But let's see what we can do here. pretty good. Only 4. 4 from them. Alden, can you just straight up kill the big knight in the center? That'd be pretty sick of you, kid. Come on. Come on, UI. Work with me here. You can get very, very close.
This should be fun.
But Garrick can finish the job. Yeah, let's see what Alden can do. Who knows? Maybe he'll even get a crit. Do I go for the highest crit chance or the highest damage? I'm gonna go with the high crit, because I believe in him.
Let me at him!
Nice. Oh, he's alive by 1. Still a good hustle, Alden. We will give this kill... Actually, do we need to...
I'll take point.
We can just block them off here. We cannot draw Alden back, though. So he's kind of screwed where he stands. But fortunately, none of them are ranged attackers, so it should be fine. Only one of them's gonna hit him, and I feel like he can take a hit. I hope. Oh right, we should turn on enemy. Ooh, we got a cheeky ranged unit there. Wow, he's a lot of range actually. Dang. Your fortitude's okay. Well, the only one that can attack back would be Garrick. Actually, I can attack right now. Let's see what this does. A crit won't kill me. Let's just soften this priest up. And then we can send Marin down to heal him. And with that, Marin has earned her promotion. Heals 40% of any heal given to another. Healing range, dodge increased, power. Attack's not that strong. Healing power plus 25. Defense is increased by missing health. Power, healing increased. I might be inclined to make you a priest as well. Yeah, because you're... Again, you're not... Yeah, your stats don't change at all, and even then, you're not a physical attacker. So let's just make you a priest. Okay, now we have 2 ranged attackers. You 2 can hang back,
What would it be?
and we'll bring Sia over here. Let's put y'all to work. Oh yeah. Yeah, Sophia, you are gonna thrive in this environment. Elias as well, kind of.
I'd be honored.
I'm probably not using you. At the very least, you have enough magic to where you could put a dent in some of these guys.
All wastes before the sun.
Okay, or you could just get a critical hit. Please don't do that again. Thank you. Yeah, 1 experience. No thank you. This will be going to characters that actually need experience, please. Like my boy Elias.
My turn.
Guess we're gonna be using Brook too, technically. Because Brook's only level 10. The other ladies are just far too strong. Brook, let's see what you do. 14, that's pretty good. Yeah, lady on a horse. Ow. I'm kind of putting Sloane in the thick of it, but I think just her being at melee range will be in her benefit.
It's all falling into place.
Sloane, have you gotten a point of defense since I got you?
I'm here.
Sloane, sweetie, I need you to...
This is not your end.
I need you to be happy and healthy. Okay. Oh, game. I had to think about that for a moment. Ooh. We need big numbers? Alright. But first, we don't have the big number generator yet. Oh god, that was 26% chance to crit. Wow, they do not like Brook. I'm so impressed she didn't get crit. Can that knight hit her? Oh my, they all went for Brook!
That's all you've got?
Brook, please stop talking. You're bleeding from every orifice. If they're ganging up on Irving, that's all fine. Right. For the love of God, Brook, get out of here and get healed. No, I'm not in the market to have you waste your big heal. How much does this do? 30?
Whenever you need
We'll
me.
do that. That's fine.
Quickly and quietly. Quickly and quietly.
Actually put in some decent damage.
It's all in the execution.
Nice. Ooh. Very good. Take one of them with you. Very nice. What was the ambush again? Ambush. Power increases by 35% chance against. Right. That's right. Yeah, no, ambush. That's a really good combo. I'm actually glad that I thought to do that. I usually just make her a general rogue. It's fun to experiment, I say. Sloane, you should deal with him pretty well. Thank you. Elias. You're well on your way to promoting soon. Pretty much everyone's on their way to being excuse me. Everyone else is pretty much on their way to a nice promotion. I need to block this character. Can't have them getting to Brook. Can I be promoted? If you want to, Sue, we can promote you from
You're good to have around.
little slime to slightly larger slime. Or like Suey from Campfire Cooking will go from baby slime to adult slime to like king slime. think... Yeah, Garrick, you're just gonna soften and pretty much kill these enemy priests.
How can I help?
Marin also does a fair job of... Oh, wow, she doubles this guy? Yeah, absolutely. Divine Holy Light. The gods would like a word with you. Flashbang.
Let's do it.
Alden. Ooh. Good dodge, sir. Good dodge. Let's... Oh yeah, Bianca. Get in there, Bianca. Destroy them all.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Very nice, Irving. I'm surprised you don't have a lot of fortitude. Isn't that like... Oh wait, no. I'm not at all surprised that your fortitude is not high. 38%. That's not very high. 22. Yeah.
Bottoms up.
See ya, my critical hit dodge queen. That's right.
This one's on the house.
That's right. You can't so much as touch her. She's a shadow with a big knife.
Awaiting orders.
Let's top Marin off.
Fresh as a daisy.
Alright, I can zoom out a little bit. Yeah, keep trying, buddy. I'm gonna put more holes in you than Swiss cheese.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Solid level, Garrick. Very nice.
It's rude to stare.
It's just that easy, ladies and gents. Do it again. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. You got the kill. You're already so impressive in your own right, Sia. Okay, we got one down in the corner here.
At your disposal.
Elias, how do we handle this? Not the greatest. Brooke, on the other hand. Brooke does a pretty good job at dispatching them.
This is not your end. Huh?
Oh, and this ensures a kill. No damage. Perfect. Still no proc on Ferret's Fury. I'm very surprised. Usually would have him by now.
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
A little bit, Soph. Not bad. Let's see where all of these fancy symbols go. So that goes down there. That will fight these guys. So we could send someone up top and through the Pentagon.
All yours.
I think for now we'll just move people ahead and then decide who's going through what.
This will be quick.
Yeah, one experience, not worth it. Not worth doing that. You want the ferret to get all of her experience points? Just gonna have one massive
sure?
buff ferret on the battlefield. how are we holding
This
up
should be
here?
fun.
Garrick, 25 damage in one shot is... You are such an archer. Good dodge. Very nice.
How can I help?
I'll keep picking on this guy.
I hope you deserve this!
Or you will just smite! Good work, Marin.
Rally to me.
Ooh, we have a blaze coming through. Ash baby. Yeah. Yeah, straight up Ash babied him. You don't do too much to me.
Together.
Yeah, I don't actually want... I don't want Irving anywhere near them. Actually, Irving, you're gonna back up. Bianca, you're gonna...
You're really gonna try me?
Bianca, you're just going to steamroll your opposition.
You're making me look bad.
I honestly might make Elias a Gale as well, because having just 2 Gales on the on like the front line of the battlefield, I like the
Are you
notion
sure?
of that. 15. There's an increased chance to miss, so I'll just stick with the more accurate choice. Ooh. Do you kill? You most certainly do. Nice, see ya. Good to see ya, see ya. Ooh, I forgot your magic. You look like a buff physical lad, but you're actually magically adept. What to do here?
Let's do it.
It's a pretty fair damage if you hit. Good. Can you do it a second time, Alden? Nope, that's a-okay. Still get your level up.
I've got a lot to learn.
See ya. How about you? Did that set us up for a potential kill, maybe? Yes. Yes, yes, it did.
Give them no quarter.
Excellent. Another foreign tuber. Irving's gonna promote. Irving is most definitely gonna promote this map.
Rally to me.
I could not be happier. No one is more excited than I am.
Stay with me.
I think I keep seeing an animation that one of the other priests keeps healing this priest, so I'm kind of just... He's just taking damage and I'm just laying into him, but it's okay. Circle and plus overall to the left. Triangle is... Right, triangle and moon. Yeah, we'll push for the triangle and moon. Surgical baby! Hey Quinn, how you doing, buddy? We can send Elias through here. Actually, let's put... Brooke has more actually, no. Oh my god. Wait, Brooke, you're not... I guess you're more of a dodge than a physically... Interesting. I don't know if I want to send her through then. I definitely feel comfortable enough sending Elias through here. I don't know about Brooke though.
My turn.
I can't attack them from a distance, so I think Sloane's too brittle either. Defensive 10, defensive 7. I'll
I'd be
just
honored.
send Sarah through and then I will have the rest of you on standby.
Quickly and quietly.
Sorry, Quinn, was strategizing out loud. How's your night going, buddy? Hope you're doing well.
Not one step closer.
Okay, Marin. Marin, is this penance for me not using you whenever I play through this game? Cause like you are just tearing it up right now. Everything's good here? Good. Good to hear, man. Everything is good. Jumping and jiving over here too. Everything is smooth sailing, I'd say. Okay.
At your disposal.
Elias, what
I'm on
can
it.
we do, buddy? How about against this guy? That's a lot. We could certainly put the hurt on one of them. Yeah, at this point I'm not giving any kills to Sarah or Samara. There's literally no point in doing so. I will chain you where you stand. Let us... Portal. I have to keep flicking back between like which portal to send them through. Diamond Star. I don't think she would fare any better over there.
Quickly and
I'm
quietly.
trying not to keep anyone.
All yours. Oh, all right. I like you better over there.
I'm not trying to swarm any of the spots or keep one area more popular than the other. So I'll probably just keep everyone. Probably keep everyone together here. Send these guys down this path. We'll meet in the middle and then charge the bottom half here to finish out the map. Yeah, you just keep healing. There's actually no point in me continuing to attack you. So I won't. I simply won't. Maybe get another quick hit on him all then. Cool. I think that sets it up for Garrick. Yes. Get him out of here.
Give them no quarter.
Get him out of here, ladies and gentlemen.
I guess. Lead the way. We've got you.
Heal. Heal. We'll push Bianca. Actually, I kind of want to send Irving through just so that he can get levels. Since they're there. I'll wait till next turn, send Irving through, and then we can get him his promotion. Elias has one more level to his.
One step at a time.
Are you bored yet? Are you? We're going through this endless cycle of heal, fight, heal, fight. There's literally no reason for you to keep hitting me. I grow tired of this. Little tete-a-tete. We're over here now. 9 exact damage. We love to see it.
If you insist.
Brooke. Oh, okay, Brooke. Annihilate this man. Excellently done. Don't crit. Perfect. That's another kill for Elias.
I'm on it.
Hopefully, yeah. Perfect. Alright, and then we're just gonna send... Yeah, we're just gonna send the ladies through.
Right.
And next comes this part. He's full health. I think he can take 2 hits. One from the Knight and then one from the Surge. Crescent
position.
Moon, I will send... We're just gonna send Sia through.
Rally to me. By your grace, Fane.
Nice. By the way, there is an achievement for this game for getting a level up in every stat. I
you
have
sure?
run at least 3 campaigns of this, and I have yet to get it. And first, before you pipe up in the chat, I know you got it on your first playthrough. I'm still very jealous of you. Silence.
Right between the eyes.
With 1,000 lives and a good disguise, hit him right between the eyes. That's what I say. Okay. Garrick, are you 9 or 10? Oh, 9. Oh, let's just... Garrick, let's get you your promotion. What say you? Just everyone getting pay raises here. Okay, Garrick. So his is crit deals an extra 15. So we're probably gonna make him into a crit build. Easy enough. Alright, so first up, Archer gets Specialist. Crit plus 8 per adjacent ally. Pretty good. Deadeye. 1.25 times hit bonus from Dex. Dex is pretty... Alright, so his stats don't change much, so Dex is at 12. And he gets 60% Dex on level. That's pretty good. He'll have a 90% strength growth. His base is 80? Oh my god, dude. No wonder you're, like, dealing 26 a shot. Good lord. Alright, so anything that would deal crit damage. Ruthless. Crit modifier increased by flat 50%. And crit plus 30 if only one adjacent unit. Crit is an extra 15. I mean, Drifter kind of plays into his... Drifter plays into his crit build. What about Strider? Relentless. The second attack in a double attack does increased damage, so you have to be speedy for that. You're okay. And then Weightless. Reduces the effective weapon weight. That's not really useful, I fear. Witch Hunter. Silencing Shot. Powers increased by 50 against magic users. Okay. And then Stand Together. Haste grants 40 defense while active. Okay. It's seeming like Drifter is the move. He's gonna lose out on having range, but crit dealing 15 extra damage, crit modifier being upped by 50%, and crit plus 30 if there's an adjacent, only one adjacent unit. Standalone, he could be quite the hefty crit machine. He gets a bonus to his defense, which is nice, bonus to mastery. Loses out on speed, but massively increases luck. I don't think I've done this before. I'm gonna try it. Cause that sounds cool. You can no longer attack him at range.
This should be fun.
That's fine. We want to just kill this guy? Yeah, let's just get him out of here so that's one less unit for us to worry about. I went to change how I'm sitting and I kicked my trash can. I am just narrating what I'm doing at this point.
My hard work is paying off.
Okay, whatever you say, Merritt. Alrighty, let us... How much damage are we doing here? Not a lot.
What'll it be?
And that's just gonna aggro the rest of them if I go too far down. Alright, you guys, well, this is easy. We're just going to push y'all along. Towards your destination. And then we'll have... What if I just disarm you?
What'll it be? You dropped something.
I'm gonna be sneaking. I'm just gonna knock your weapon straight out of your hand.
Fine by me.
Nice. Alright, so you gain no weapon bonus here. I'll wail on you a little bit. Then next turn, Irving will get his promotion.
Can do.
Get you guys over there. Actually, no, I'll probably get the promotion this turn because I think hopefully the Surge will attack Irving. No, you attacked. Why did you attack Sia? Of all people, you went for the person that has a 20% chance to be hit by you. Okay. Make it make sense. Alright, we'll deal half your health. Promotion! Alright, Irving. So Irving could become a knight. Natural leader, allies within 2 gain experience when he defeats. We get chivalry. Gain 6% power for every adjacent player unit, so just stick close to him. Sturdy, plus 35% health. That'd be nice. Barbarian. Savage. Attack ignores 50% of defense. Crazy work. Or shove, push range plus 1. Nice. Defender gets Bastion. Adjacent players' units will have their defense increased by 20% when in combat. Good for him to like stick close by to people. Hulking Presence. Enemies will attack him more. Alright, so if he had the defense to combat that, that would be nice. That would build his defense stat to 90%. Or we can get Dragoon. Deft Strike. Gains 2.5 crit for each tile moved in the turn, and Deadly Precision. Crit increased by 20% of dodge. Allies within 2... Well, this requires him to be pretty close to people, and Bastion also gives adjacent players more defense. It's kind of like more out on your open. Knight gains power for every adjacent player, and 30 health. Enemies will attack him more often. Adjacent players will have their defense increased. Do I want... I'm between Defender or Knight. Because I'm not a fan of Hulking Presence. But at the same time, if I have squishier units, I could have Irving out and he'd be more inclined to be attacked, so he could potentially protect them. And then Bastion, adjacent players will have their defense increased by 20. And then this is allies within gain 60s. Adjacent, plus health. Let's look at the stat builds. So, ooh, Defender does not get a high strength build, but Knight does. Knight also increases mastery by a lot. This is gearing towards a more defensive. I'm gonna take Knight. I'm gonna take Knight. Yeah, let's see how this looks now.
You're making me look bad.
Yeah, this will work. I think I made Knight last. Actually, no, I don't remember. I feel like I chose
Didn't give him much of a chance, huh?
the more defensive class when I played him
Can do.
in my first playthrough, but thinking back now, I honestly can't remember for the life of me. Oh well, I think it was a good decision. Either or would have been nice, but we'll go with that. Okay. Right.
I like you better over there.
We need Elias to be
This is not
healthy
your
before we
end.
send
I'm on
him
it.
through. We'll send in Elias, we'll send in Brooke, and Sarah. Ow! Hang back, Brooke.
Huh?
16 damage. That should be fine. I didn't look at your abnormally high crit rate.
All right.
That could have been bad. Let
I'm on
us push you guys a little bit forward. And here. Yeah, rough this guy up, Alden. I'm trying to get this little lad to beefy mage status this map.
How can I help?
Together.
Okie doke. Good dodge, Sia. These duels pack a punch, I swear. Keep doing what you do, Sarah. Even if you crit. God forbid if you crit, I'll still get I'll still have a body for Elias to take care of. Ugh. There's Ferret's Fury. Twice in one attack. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted, Sophia. Thank you so much for demonstrating that finally. Sia, the untouchable assassin. Good stuff, good stuff. Saloon, you've proven time and time again that you just utterly decimate these armored guys. And we thank you for it.
Huh?
Let us heal. Get this guy out of here.
You're good to have around.
Sophia gets her promotion. Alrighty, Sophia. Hit bonus from Dex. Auto attack 2. Second attack does increased damage. Powers increased by 50. Haste grants 40 defense. These don't change much. I don't mind making you just like a run-of-the-mill archer. That would be really on her speed. She's pretty fast. But if I give her more opportunities to attack, then that also increases the chance of Ferret's Fury to trigger. Powers increase, that's just standalone power. That's increased defense. Increased crit. Increased hit bonus. Nothing's increasing speed. I'm curious, I don't know about this actually though, because because I already made Garrick a drifter, if I was to make her a strider, then I'm losing out on ranged archer units. What to do here? Between archer or strider. Because if it reduces the effective weapon weight, that goes into the speed dynamic. So I could potentially make it so she's speedy. And if Ferret's Fury triggers on a Relentless, that's just a lot of increased damage. And I mean, when I get to these later classes, I could just give her bow back. We're trying new things here, so we're doing a lot of experimentation. Is it a good idea? Who knows? But you could call me. They don't call me a curious and inquisitive elf for nothing. So we're going to try and see if this works. Soon enough, Elias, we will get you your promotion. I'm probably just going to turn you into a Gale. Okay, buddy. Okay, dodging an 85. You're cool. You think you're real cool, huh, buddy?
If you insist.
Alright, actually, what's your range? Oh, that's not good, actually. Wait, did I give you... No, I didn't. That is unfortunate that I just put her in range of him, because you know he's gonna attack, and I haven't beaten all the enemies on this side. Ooh!
Quickly and quietly.
I don't want to miss out on all that sweet, sweet experience gain. What are we going to do about
I'd be
this?
honest.
I suppose only time will tell. Alrighty, kind of bunched up here, aren't we?
Let's do it.
Let us see about clearing this rabble out.
Coming in hot.
Show him how it's done, Alden. Nice,
Didn't
dude.
give him much of a chance, huh?
Nice little dude.
I guess.
Heh you missed. Heh you're dead.
Maybe it's not their day.
No, it is not.
I'll
It's
take
not their
point.
day at all. Yeah, you guys will be promoted before you know it. That just leaves Elias and Sloan. Oh, we're actually doing pretty solid in terms of distributing levels. Practically everyone is promoted at this point. 36, 43. 43, that's pretty good. See if we can't dispatch you quickly.
You're making me look bad.
Corn on the cob. Gotta love it.
Awaiting orders.
Make sure you are healed. As
Shut
are
up,
you.
Buttercup.
Alright, and we're gonna end turn there. Oh, Brooke. Why must the enemy love hitting you?
Sharp skills, full pockets.
That was a mediocre level. Oh, and a crit? Wow, almost got it unscathed, but they just love Brooke too much.
I was careless.
Fortitude reduced by 1. That's fine. Well, it's a close call, so nothing really bad happened, technically. They just went to stab her and she went like, ooh, maybe not. Ooh. Oh. The one dude just teleported away. What can we do here? Because I don't want to kill this boss.
Oh, all right.
First and foremost, Elias can get a kill. So close to a level.
I like you better over there.
I'm here.
See what we can do about potentially retreating to the previous screen just to buy us a little bit of time.
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure, Alden. Even if you don't get this kill. Which you did, which is good. Alden gets his promotion. Then we got a tier 1 token. Alden, just because he has such a high magic stat, and also I think it's funny seeing like this little dude. Yeah, 'cause yeah, your skill doesn't really play into your combat that much, so we already have an Arcanist, so I'm gonna make you a big buff battle mage. The boy's all grown up. Yeah, so defense increases by 10% of magic. Magic is 16, so he gets increased defense, which is good. We need defensive mages. I'm pretty sure you could just... Yeah, if you just disarm him, you level up, and then
You dropped something.
now you can promote and then just kick his ass. So yeah, what do we want for you? That doesn't even matter. Barmaid doesn't even matter. Guaranteed to hit the enemy. Chance to insta-kill. Speed increases armor penetration. Quite speedy, Duelist. No adjacent players around. You don't have the defense to go solo though. Defense plus 20% of dexterity. But your dex is really high, so that could actually play into it. Speed. You have the speed for this. Disarm range plus 2. I don't really see the use in that. We already have a raider and also yours. I don't really see the use in having you as a raider. Let's see about positive growths. Duelist is a pretty good spread, save for fortitude. And a defense increase on dex. Your dex is pretty high. Yeah, we'll go with Duelist. Okay. We are looking very nice, ladies and gentlemen.
Chop, chop.
Let us get our units down here.
Lead the way.
Quick as a flash.
In position.
What would be?
I didn't realize how late it's already gotten. I was planning to wrap up like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, we will definitely finish this map and then call it there. Unless the enemy wants to be stupid and end this early. Gale.
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, wait, combat didn't even... Sloan, what happened to you? You almost died! Combat didn't even play for that round. What the heck happened? They're not holding anything, right? No. Okay, I'm actually just gonna end the map, I think. Because no one is holding any item of value. We're already a bit above level. Just making sure. Yeah, and I don't want to run that risk. So, Sloan, if we give you the kill, you should be our last promotion. Dragon Jerky. Sloan, right. Hit chance when in melee range. So we have an Arcanist, we have a Battle Mage. Hit chance when in... Oh, it's hit chance. It's not damage increase. It's just she's more accurate when she's up front. Interesting. Chance to add HP to damage. Your HP is pretty high. Hit chance when in melee range. Healed for 20% of damage done. I might make her a Conjurer. Because comboing with Sweet Talker, she'd be almost guaranteed to hit, or have at least 15 added to whatever her current hit stat is. She heals for the damage, and also because of her kind of high HP stat, she deals increased damage. Yeah, that sounds too good to be true, so we will make you a Conjurer.
What would you do without me?
Good work, Garrick. Damage dealt. Oh, Alden was right behind you. I suspect you haven't been completely honest with us. Not exactly. Samara! I think it's obvious we can trust them at this point. They could have easily killed us and taken the stone for themselves by now. Tried, perhaps. Well, while your faith in our character is quite flattering, I think what Irving was getting at is, how do we know we can trust you?
Yes.
I think it's best if we hang on to the stone for now.
Hmm.
Very well. Wait, what? If you truly feel they can be trusted, then there's no harm in it. Besides, surely they're more capable of defending the stone than these bandits. If it stays with them, at least we know it's safe. Safe from what? That's just it. We're not sure.
Great.
Wonderful. These stones, most of them have been lost to legend for centuries, but recently many have been popping up again. Someone very powerful seems to have taken an interest in them.
What?
Who? For what purpose? That's just what we came to investigate, and unfortunately our next lead is somewhat time-sensitive. So you're just getting this legendary stone... So you're just letting this legendary stone go? After all that?
Surely not.
No. Brooke will remain with you, as she has a good grasp of what we're dealing with. Samara and I will pursue this necromancer. We'll have more to share when next our paths meet.
If you insist.
I take it that's an order and not merely an irritating suggestion. I'm so glad we get to keep the pleasant one. These are clearly Eramorans. Why are you so quick to trust? Earlier today, I wasn't aware the undead were even real. Now we stand over their twice-slain corpses. Any enemy of that must be a friend of ours.
I've said my part.
It's not that simple.
Don't worry.
Their heritage alone does not necessitate our distrust. I would say the mercenary stays. We're about to rejoin the rest of the Delian army. She could be a spy. I'm standing right here, and while I'm flattered, I'm not a spy. Sorry, Lincoln. I think I'm with Irving on this one. Clearly there's something bigger going on here. Hardly seems smart to drop our only lead. If you all feel this way, so be it. We've shown nothing but good instinct so far. Thank you. Sarah, Samara, we would be happy to have Brooke join us for the time being.
Of course.
You won't regret it. Handle that stone with care. It's more powerful than you think. Try not to let anyone know about what happened here. We don't know who could be listening. Hey guys, what's this cool stone I found? What? Master, I must begin with a humble apology. I was unable to retrieve the aspect at Dragonweld.
Why am I not surprised?
The stone is of little concern. Quite forgettable, actually. The Foul Kingdom is rife with them. But your failure to obey I find quite troubling. Has my judgment of character fallen so far in my isolation?
Master.
Of course not, Master. There was a group of young warriors there, which we had not anticipated. Pitiful, really. They wanted to vanquish the bandits for the sake of a local backwater town.
Pathetic.
Pitiful indeed. Tell me then, how is it that these pitiful youths bested you? I felt it unwise to reveal the full extent of my power over such a trivial matter. Trivial? Make no mistake. Akmenos, you only draw breath because you are useful to me. There are many ways to obtain the information I need. I was born of the eclipse. I have nothing but time. I understand. Do you? I could reduce you to dust and think nothing of it. You've been a plague on Terrazale for too long. Such wanton destruction is the folly of weaker men, but I will make an exception for one who treats my life's work as a triviality.
Fool.
Those young warriors may seem but vermin to you, but only a fool would discount enemies he has yet to defeat. I left a parting gift for them, Master. An army of undead. It is unlikely they survived. Unlikely? Then you have failed even to see their deaths through to the end. Know this, we are not the only ones in search of the aspects. I won't have us discovered so early. See to it that your baseless assumption is correct. If their bodies are absent from the manor, I will require more from you on this matter. Waste no more of my time.
It will be done.
Of course, Master. Yes, Master, of course, Master. In Dragonweld Manor, the party finds much more than bandits after rescuing Sophia and Sloane. They are attacked by a powerful necromancer, who came under the less than believable guise of the search for a family heirloom. Sarah, Brooke, and Samara, three mysterious women from Aramor, band with the party to defeat the undead. Sarah and Samara set off to continue their search, leaving Brooke with the party. Though Lincoln's sense of order and duty is conflicted by allowing this, there is more to this necromancer than they yet know. They head now for Sojourn, preparing to face the anger of King Varric. You would vouch for him after he risked my troops against your orders?
Yes.
Lincoln is the most capable soldier I've had the privilege of commanding. He would have had good reason. This army isn't built like Carmont's Republic. I don't care how good his reasons were. While this crown sits on my head, orders are to be followed to the word. If every officer followed weeks-old orders and refused to adapt to changing circumstances, Aramor would write us straight into a history book. Time and again, you stand your ground against my words. Do you know how many commanders have gone toe-to-toe with their liege and lived to speak of it? All of the competent ones, Your Highness.
Very well.
Exactly. I am patient with you because I trust your brilliance. I'm not so sure this Lincoln merits the same respect. All he requests is that his group stays together. They'll have to prove it a benefit to me. I shall arrange a test for them, a path of redemption. Should they pass, they can keep their battle group.
Your Highness.
That is most generous, Your Highness. If I catch wind of you giving them any kind of an advantage, the headsman will not have such an occasion to care for your brilliance as I.
Your Highness.
Understood, Your Highness. I wouldn't dream of it. Yeah. Alrighty. Ran a bit longer than I would have liked, but that's a-okay. I was having a good time. I hope you guys were too. Let us just get that out of here. And we can bring the background music back up. Lovely that. Well, that was fun. I hope you guys had fun too. Now, regarding Thursday's stream, I might be able to do it, I might not be able to do it. I'm planning to... Actually, my family needs some help with stuff at the house, so if I'm not back too late, I could continue streaming, but I'm just letting that be known in case I don't happen to stream when I normally do. But yeah, for all of you who stuck around to enjoy the stream, I appreciate you. I hope you have a pleasant rest of your evening, and it's been lovely. The tavern's always open to you guys, but for right now, we gotta close our doors. I wish you all a pleasant evening. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now.